सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. We completed Vivaha Samskara in the last class. Vivaha Samskara is the central samskara. This samskara brings lot of change in human life. Therefore, this samskara is very elaborate. That's why I took nearly 3 classes, because there are a lot of steps involved. And after this Vivaha Samskara, there is one more samskara, comes the last final samskara. With all these samskaras put together, they are called Shodasha Samskaras. 16 samskaras they call. Shodasha means 16. We are going to conclude the samskara topic today. Now we are coming to the last and final samskara, that is called Antyesti. Antyesti is a final ritual at the time of death, when a person dies, leaves his body, physical body, he leaves. His sons perform that Antyesti karma. Antya means last, final. Ishti means yaga, yajna. So Antyesti means final yajna or final yaga is the meaning of Antyesti karma. If sons are not there, one's own sons are not there, that samskara, Antyesti samskara, can be done by his relatives. Relations can do that samskara. So this Antyesti karma is the final samskara. In our culture, it is seen as one of the samskara, one of the yajna. Now, if you know that Navavida Bhaktis, all of you know, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. So this Antyesti karma is like Atmanivedanam, offering himself finally to that fire. Because this Grihastha, from marriage onwards, he is doing a lot of offerings. So many oblations he is putting in that Homakunda. Now in this final, he is telling, I am going to offer myself finally, Atma Nivedanam. This body is one of the dravya, final dravyam I am offering to you, O Shrauta Agni. That is the final offering. Final dravyam he is offering. That means whole ahankara he is dropping. Atma Nivedanam. Here, total surrender to that. That is the idea. In Bhartrihari Vairagya Satakam, we saw that shloka. Bhartrihari says in his last moment, that shloka runs like this, very nice. Matar Medinita Tamaruta Sakhe Tejo Subandho Jalaha Tejas Subandho Jalaha Bhratarvyo Manibadhayesha Bhavatam. Antyeh pranamanjalihi Yushmas sangavashopajata sukrita Spharaspuran nirmala Jnanapasta samasta moha mahima Liye parabrahmani. Last verse of Vairagya Shatakam, Bhartrihari says, he is conveying his namaskara, final namaskara to all Panchabhutas. Matar Medini, Tata Maruta Sakhe, O Mother Earth, O Father Vayu, Matar Medini, Tata Maruta Sakhe. Like that, you are my relative, you are my brother, you are my father, you are mother. All Panchabhutas he is addressing. Antyah pranamanjalihi. Please accept my last salutations to all of you. Why? Why I am thanking you all? Yushmas sangha vashopajata sukrita. Because of all your association, Spharas Puran Nirmala Jnanapasta Samasta Moha Mahima. My entire avidya has gone. My ajnanam, ignorance has gone. Because of your association, you have given me gross body, subtle body. Therefore, I am thanking all of you. Liye Parabrahmani. I am merging in my Swarupam, Parabrahma Swarupam. Because of all your cooperation of this body-mind complex, I am able to attain moksha, Brahman. Therefore, I am showing my gratitude to all of you. What a maturity. So that way, a jnani look at the body as an offering to the body, Bhagavan. Again he gives. Comes from Bhagavan, gives to the Bhagavan. We never look at this death as a tragedy. In Vedika Sampradaya, we never look at the death of the physical body is the final. Because after the physical body fall, the person, the soul, in English they call it as soul. In Vedanta we call him as Jiva. The Jiva travels. For that travel, happy journey, comfortable journey's sake, all 13 days they perform these rituals. Antyesti karma. From cremation. After cremation, what are all they do? Just a few I will inform. Many of you know that Agni, after Atma Nivedanam, they offer to the body, to the fire, the dead body. What they do that, so many other things here, the cremation they does. Burning the body. That is called cremation. A child body and a sannyasi body, they won't burn. But because child is not that much mature, therefore they won't do that cremation for the child. And for sannyasi, also they won't perform because of, there are many reasons, I will tell you. For this person, they do that cremation in the fire because it is a purifier. Pavakaha. Pavakaha means Agni is another name, Pavakaha, purifier. What it purifies? Whatever this person did, omission and commissions, it is just like a prayaschitta karma. Cremation is like a prayaschitta karma, expiatory act. So this prayaschitta karma, to come out of that papa from omissions and commissions. Therefore they say, Jata samskarena imam lokam abhijayati. From Jata karma onwards, whatever samskara they are performing by the father, by himself, all these they give prosperity, longevity, good health in this world while he is living. Jata samskarena imam lokam abhijayati. Mrita samskarena. Mrita samskarena means after death, this Antyesti amum lokam jayati. By the Antyesti, he attains the higher lokas. So the jiva has to travel and go to higher lokas. For that purpose, if he has done lot of punya and he knows that when he is going, before his death also he can come to know that what are all other steps comes. Now the sannyasi, why they don't burn sannyasi body? One reason, first reason, if sannyasi is not a jnani, suppose, wearing only saffron clothes, he has taken sannyasa ashrama alone, but he has not studied shastra. He has not gone through that guru shastra vidya and all. Shastra says even then that sannyasi attains kramamukti. That is why many people at the time of death, before apat sannyasa they take. Tyagaraja took like that only sannyasa. Before their old age, last span they take sannyasa so that they will get kramamukti. That is said in Shastra. Therefore, sannyasi's body need not be cremated, need not be burned. This is one reason. Then second reason is, if sannyasi happens to be a jnani, brahmavit brahmaiva bhavati. He is knower of Brahman, is Brahman alone. Therefore, for him, there is no travel. There is only agati. There is no travel for him. Therefore, he attains Brahman. Therefore, he need not be cremated. They say, Trayanam ashramanam cha kuryat dahadika kriyaha. Trayanam ashramanam. So, brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, for these three ashramas, bodies are cremated. Yatehe kinchanna kuryat kartavyam. For yati, sannyasi, we need not do anything. His body is rest in samadhi, buried, or they will throw in the holy waters. That is the way they do. Nacha annesham karoti saha. Sannyasi never perform any karma for anyone. No one can perform any antyesti karma for him. That is the meaning. Lord Krishna said, Jnanagni dagdha karmani bhasmasat kurute Arjuna. So in the jnana fire, he burns all the three bodies. That is the idea we have to remember here in this context for sannyasi. And for a medical standpoint also, it is hygienic to burn the bodies, dead body. So from medical standpoint, hygiene standpoint. So all our rituals are connected to give the benefit of materialistic benefits also, spiritual benefits also. From that angle we have to see. All our rituals, samskaras, they give material benefits as well as spiritual benefits. That is the idea. Now, some points I will give about this Antyesti. Antakala Smaranam. As Lord Krishna said in 8th chapter, Antakale cha mami vasmaran muktva kalebaram. One has to remember Lord Ishvara at the time of death. Suppose he is not able to, some people who knows before their death, they can chant. Suppose they do not know, suddenly they pass away. That's why all other people around him, family members, they can chant these mantras. Kathopanishad, they chant. Kathopanishad Parayanam or Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam near the dead body, they can chant. And Bhagavad Gita 8th chapter Parayanam they can do. Or Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, they can chant. All these are Om Namah Shivaya, they can chant. Om Namo Narayanaya, that mantras they can chant. If he knows, suppose before his death, he himself can do lot of dhanam. Suppose he do not know, on his name, his sons, family members, they give lot of dhanam, has to be given. All these done for the safe journey of that jiva. What are all points I am giving now? Then, near that dead body, they do homa. They perform homa and they invoke all devatas there. Bhagavan name can be chanted, all devatas names can be chanted. So son has to take Shrauta Agni along with his father's dead body to the cremation ground. So the dead body has to be bathed and put new clothes. Indicate that he will get a good body later. This is only for Ajnanis, not for Jnanis. Okay. Then on what they have to take his body, for that also Shastra says Udumbara wood. Udumbara tree, wood they have to make like a cot. On that they have to keep the dead body and they have to take. That is the idea. And they have to sprinkle water, mantra jalam, to make that place pure, shuddham. They do. Then Devata Prarthanas, mantras they chant, they invoke all Dig Devata, Chakshur Devata, Varuna Devata, because all sense organs, Sukshma Sariram, they have to go back to that Devatas. So they invoke those Devatas, let these Jiva's sense organs should merge with that Devatas. That is the idea. And this Jiva, they have to pray, this Jiva has to go to Shiva Padam or Vishnu Padam. If they are Shiva Bhaktas, they ask for Shiva Padam. And Vishnu Bhaktas ask for Vishnu Padam. Let this Jiva should go there. That is the prayer they do. And they take Asti Sanchayanam. Asti means bones of that dead body, of that person, they take and mix with the water. They throw in the river. Asti Sanchayanam. That is also done. And Preta status, after 12th day, the person Jiva gets the Preta status. Preta status means before getting the next body, he is in Preta form, invisible form. It is a Sukshma Shariram, some sort of body. Later, only after 13th day, he goes, after some time, he goes to Pitruloka. Pitruloka is also a place in Devaloka. So he goes to Pitruloka. There, all ancestors are there and he meet them. That Preta moves there until he goes to Pitruloka. So 12th day ritual is called Sapindi Karanam. 12th day ritual is called Sapindi Karanam. Sapindi Karanam means prayers are there for this Jiva. This Jiva should go and join with his ancestors, Pitrus. So Pinda means body. Sapindi Karanam means this subtle body of this Jiva should go and merge with those Pitrus, with their bodies, subtle bodies, so that this Jiva also join along with them. That is called Sapindi Karanam. So 13th day, we forget all this over. So up to 12th day, 13th day, these are all performed. After 13th day, Punyaha Vachanam, they perform. Because Ashaucham is there up to 12th day. all family members who are very close, Ashaucham, they have to follow. And they should not touch, and they should not mingle, they should not go to temples, all those things are there. That is called a mourning period. They call in English mourning period. In medical language, at present language, if you want to say quarantine, quarantine, they should not mingle with others. Like that, this is also like a quarantine. Ashaucham is also a type of quarantine. Because after cremation, because of family close members, they are associated with him, to prevent that infectious, contagious infection should not pervade. That is why they avoid those family close members to mingle with all people. For hygiene purpose only. These are all hygiene purpose. Very, very important. Ashaucham is followed because of close relation. And next, why they follow this Ashaucham? Many people ask, when can we do pujas, when can we go to temples after death happens in our relatives, families, what to do? Why they avoid temple puja, all these things? Because when a person dies in very close, near and dear, naturally, mentally there is a sorrow. At that time you cannot concentrate. You cannot focus your mind on Bhagavan. On the other hand, we see only mistakes, all fault finding only happening in the mind. Everywhere we see fault, fault, fault. Because we have lost our near and dear person, therefore we hate everything. At that time, mind is not sober, mind is not very much pious. That is why they say don't do any prayers, don't go to temple or anything. But just give console the person's family members. You need not talk any Vedanta with them. At that time, console them. That is the idea why they avoid going to pilgrimages, temples and all, puja, all these things. This is the reason. There is no any very particular reason, because of your mental status is not ready for that. You cannot concentrate, even you go also. So therefore, Ashaucham they follow. Once it is over, everything we forget afterwards. Again come back to our own pavilion. Jive masharadashadam, Nanda masharadashadam, Moda masharadashadam. Let us live 100 years. Let us enjoy 100 years. Like that, there are prayers. So they perform finally. All these things over, everyone forget and everyone become normal. So that is the Antyesti karma. Then Asaucham, why they follow, why Dhanam, all these things, why they do. These are all given in prescribed. As our ancestors they perform, we follow that. That is why we have to do, we should not ask. So there is a reason our ancestors did. That Tarpanam, Shraddha, Karma, they are doing monthly, they do Masikam, later they do yearly once. Because if they do that Tarpanam yearly, Shraddha Karma only, that ancestors' blessings will be there. That is the idea. And with this, I conclude Antyesti Karma. There are totally 16 Shodasha Samskaras which are very popular. Shodasha Samskaras. The Samskara topic, the chapter is now, it is closed with Antyesti Karma. So Shodasha Samskaras, elaborately we saw. Now, why all this we have to do? Final, concluding words. What is the purpose? The purpose is to qualify the individual. That means to make him as an adhikari for moksha. In the introduction itself I said. So this person has to get ashtagunas. By these samskaras he will get ashtagunas. What are those ashtagunas? Ashta Atma Gunas he will get. Whoever get all these samskaras, by parents, some of them, by himself he perform all these prescribed samskaras once performed by that person, he gets Ashta Atma Gunas. Now I will enumerate what are those Ashta Gunas and their benefits. Daya is one Atma Guna. Atma means here Antakarana. Virtues. At the mental level, these samskaras give him compassion, number one. One of the Atma Guna, compassion. Then Shanti, patience, tolerance, Shanti. Number 3 is Anasuya. Anasuya means not jealous of others' prosperity. Asuya means jealous of others' prosperity. Anasuya. Para utkarsha drishtva. Some people get inside burning that it will not be there for this person who undergoes all these samskaras. Asuya rahitaha. Anasuyaha. Anasuya, number 3. Number 4, Shaucham. Manas, Vachas and Karma. Mano, Vakaya, all this purity will be there for him. Shaucham, cleanliness at body level, verbal level, mental level. Thoughts are always pure, words are pure, actions are also pure. Then 5th one is Anayasaha. A relaxed life. Anayasa, no tiresome, no burdensome life. Very relaxed life he can lead. Anayasaha, relaxed. Then 6th guna is, Atma Guna is Akarpanyam. Absence of miserliness. Akarpanyam, absence of miserliness. Absence of helplessness. We can take like that. Absence of helplessness. Nissahayata won't be there for him. So that he can become, then he can become an adhikari for moksha. Guru prapti, shastra prapti, jnana prapti. Then 7th one is Aspruhaha. Aspruha means not clinging for anything. Always ready to renounce anything at any time like hot potato. Not having any attachment with anyone. Performing his duty but never had any attachments. Our ancestors, they never had such an clinging for worldly things and all. That comes because of these samskaras. Because one of the qualification for Vedanta study, that is Aspruhaha. Then last and final one is Mangalam, Anandaha. Because of these samskaras, this person will get Ananda, happy with himself, relative happiness, very peaceful, happy, always Ananda, he enjoys. So all these Atma Gunas make him an adhikari, qualified person. For what? To study Gita Bhashyam, which we are going to see. So it is not easy to come to Shastra, to become a mumukshu, to get a guru, because of our Purva Janma samskaras. In this Janma, what we have done, that's why we have come to Vedanta. We are born in this culture, first of all, and we have got association with the Sampradaya Gurus, and we have got Shastra association. All these are happened because, whether you know it or not, because of samskaras. That is the fact. Shastra is the proof for that. Shastra says that. So you are all adhikaris to study what? Gita Bhashyam. With this I conclude this topic of samskaras. So finally, Atma Gunas are the benefit, make him sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha. This point you have to remember. Whether you remember all samskaras or not doesn't matter. Why all this to do? Finally, to become a sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha. What do you mean by sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha? Tattva bodha care of. There we saw viveka, vairagya, shamadamadi shatka sampatti, and mumukshutvam. All these abundantly this person can get. If they are not there completely, then Shastra study is difficult. So to acquire all of them, these samskaras are mentioned, prescribed in our Shastra. Till today, many people follow these Shodasha samskaras. Therefore, with this, I conclude samskara topic. Hari Om. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om. That's it.